Hi, this is Kelsey.
And Lisa.
Hi, I'm Kelsey.
And I'm Lisa.
We're a mother and daughter duo who love shopping. This is our first YouTube video. Woo, woo, woo! We just got back from antique shopping, and it was a lot of fun. And we're
North Shelby County.
In North Shelby County, Alabama, and we are going to unbox what we got. So, we're going to unbox our first item.
This came from Black Sheep in Harpersville, Alabama.
Yep. We had never visited there before. We went to a architect Showhouse, and we actually saw their shop mentioned in the Showhouse because some of the furniture that they in the house was from there. So we were like, let's take a trip out and see what it's about. And we went there. It was a really unique store that had both furniture and accessories. It also had a lot of kind of oddity items and items that really become a piece of art themselves. So we were very interested in those, and we got a couple of those.
It's the first thing. I can't even remember, so it's in all these.
It's like opening presents on Christmas.
That's the bag. So cute. And the owner wrapped it very well. Aha! The antique knives. This is a very unique set of horn-handled knives. They have a beautiful patina on the handles and on the blades. And you might be looking at these and be thinking, oh, those look really old and like who would ever use those? But what I'm planning on using them for is to just have on display in my kitchen. Bring some old antique elements and just to add some vintage charm. So I thought they were a great look.
It's a great find.
Great find. Horn-handled knives.
All right, we'll open our second piece here. This is also from Black Sheep. Aha. Now this would be one of the oddity pieces that we were kind of talking about. Something you really can't find anywhere. And it's got a really neat story behind it. Basically, she said these are little doll figures from a bombed doll factory from World War II. So it kind of becomes a symbolism piece about the war in itself, and it's just a
survival story of survival.
Yeah, and it's a great just piece for a tabletop. So we loved it.
I think it'll be a great conversation.
Definitely. So there's that.
Very happy with that. Can't wait to figure out a fun place to put that.
Yeah. Next, we found this really cool item. I fell in love with it, and I instantly was like, have to have this. It's a World War II bomber jacket, and it's quite interesting. It has these old patches all over it. It's got these really unique metal collar pieces, and just neat patches. Just loved it. And
bomber jackets are just so hot right now.
Yeah.
And to find a vintage one that, was the real deal and not just some, replica of something sold at every store is just very exciting.
So we loved it.
And it's not the right size, it's too big, but it doesn't matter. It makes it all the more fun to style.
Yeah. I'll try it on for you at the end of this video. And our next...
Alright, part of this one is peeking out of the bag. As you can see, didn't quite make it in the bag. But this, if I can carefully remove it without breaking it. This is a piece of black coral, right? Isn't that what she called it?
Yes.
Just black coral.
It's you cannot harvest it anymore, so it's very rare. It's going to become very rare as time goes on. It's really neat. Again, it's like a piece of art in itself, even though it's just nature.
And like the owner said, no one's more creative than God, and who could ever come up with this other than God? But I'm planning on using this probably in a bookcase, like the back of the bookcase, and then maybe put some items in front. Maybe even, this might end up on my bookcase, sort of in front of that. So we'll see. I'll play with it and look for a future video.
Yes. There's also one more piece of interesting coral in here. Well, this is more, I guess, of a sponge coral. It's in a piece of glass. Really beautiful.
And tied at the bottom, it's more than one piece. It's two pieces, and it's tied at the bottom with some twine. And there's some writing in the bottom that's you really can't read. It's some sort of, it's supposed to look like old handwriting, but I think it's just some sort of paper. But it's really interesting and just adds a lot of texture and dimension to whatever space we decide to place that. Excited about that.
Yes, very cool. Our last items, so our second stop was at a flea market in Chelsea. Chelsea Flea Market in Chelsea, Alabama. And I'm a vinyl collector, so I was really excited to find a booth that had vinyl. And this is an old Johnny Cash album. And it says it's in great condition. And I got it for $12, and I think that's awesome. So very excited about that. Some songs on this is It Ain't Me, Babe, and Don't Think Twice. So I'm excited to play that.
So it does have a price on here of $3.98, but I guess that was way back in the day.
That was back in the day, and now it's more. Then we found this awesome Fleetwood Mac album, which is Mirage, which is great. So, or Mirage. I'm excited about that. I just said
We want to take it out of the plastic so it might show a little bit better. Who remembers this album when it was out? How about that?
It's great. One last thing, I am going to throw a baby shower for my best friend, and it's going to be kind of an adventure Boy Scout theme. And so
she's having a baby boy.
She's having a baby boy. So I found these two authentic Cub Scout items, $10, and I think it'll be great for the table amongst the food and presents and just fun for the theme. And I'm sure we'll have a video displaying all the stuff for the party, but yeah, just a great little find. And that wraps up all the shopping.
And we're looking forward to taking you shopping with us again soon.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Just back from our haul with our